Benue make a cracking start to their campaign with 5 wins from their opening 8. Can they do the double over Sporting Lagos, or will the Tech Boys strike some fear and assert themselves 5 home wins on the ground on the floor for Sporting Lagos? They'll be hoping to make it 6 on the spin. We'll see how that goes. Well, straight to how both sides does look for this one. It's been quite exciting in the last few weeks, especially on this ground for Sporting Lagos. They'll hope to hit a new milestone of 6 consecutive victories since that 2-2 draw versus Shooting Stars. While they continue to struggle away from home, they continue to keep this ground as some fortress for them. Coach Paul makes 4 changes from the 4-0, from the 1-0 loss now parting at Kano Pillars. Ndidi Inieden, Vincent Akipi and Philip Kaney drops to the bench. Wisdom Fernando will start here. Apart from the former Aqua United forward, it's exactly the same team that went past the Afonja Warriors on this ground. So it's Onwoke in goal. Back for Onwoke, G. Ali, Sauding, David Adeleke and Isaac Ano. Jamil Mohammed drops deep, and Uferi Chinedu is right before him. Raymond Tochika continues his very strong home form since making his debut against Rivers United a couple of weeks back. Well, he will just be behind the attacking try of Pascal Durogo, Junior Lokosa and Wisdom Fernando, who makes his first start since joining the club. On the bench, Nathaniel Asibe, Ejike Uzoeshi Inienen, Namdi Anthony, Philip Kane, Kenneth Natwan, Naib Akasiri and Jonathan Anleku, who is still their top scorer with 6 goals. For the Pride of Benue, led by coach Eugene Agabe, who'll be hoping his boys can pick up from where they left off. Now, since their last win against Rivers United, it's been 2 games without a victory for the Pride of Benue. We'll be hoping to put some pressure on Enugu Rangers at the summit of the table. He makes 3 changes. Well, the likes of Emmanuel David makes his first start in goal. For the Pride of Benue, it's a back four of Akile Monday, Oji Kalu, Chinedu Sunday and John Lazarus. And up in midfield, Christian Madu, very experienced campaigner, is alongside Steven Eneji and Liman Ahmed, the other 2 players in midfield. Going forward, Tiza Samuel, top scorer with 6 goals, coming off the left-hand side. Alao Dambani will spearhead the attack, and Wahid Adebayo will be coming off the right-hand side. On the bench, there's Atsaka Daniel, John Victor Kumaga Saul, Timley Ajibola, Atule John, Ogamba Stanley, Edo Ucheme, also completing the players on the bench. Well, we're up and running right here at the Mobility Johnson in the heart of Lagos. Sporting Lagos attacking this first period from left to right on your screen in their home stripe of blue top, black shorts, black socks, and the Pride of Benue attacking from right to left in what is a white with a touch of red, white shorts, white and blue socks. Well, Emmanuel Atta is my supporting striker, and he'll be hoping to score more goals on the pitch today.
Yeah, fantastic game, match day with 28 fixtures of the Nigerian Premier Football League. And of course, Tony, is good to be back at the very noisy venue of the Sporting Lagos, the home of Tech Boys. 10 more games before the close of the league campaign. Of course, both teams didn't win their last games in the Nigerian Premier League actions. For Sporting Lagos, they lost 1 goal away to Kano Pillars, while the Pride of Benue, talking about Lobi Stars, they play 1-1 full-time draw against Barca United, where they failed to cement the authority on the summit of the league table. But right now, they visit Lagos for the very first time for the year 2024.
We'll see what they make of it. Central referee this evening is Mayatike Uchenna. It's actually a cast of referees from Rivers State, 3 of them. From Rivers State, Uchenna, the center referee with the whistle, and there is Soideri Koke, assistant referee 2, Edwin Chima, is the fourth official from Rivers, while from Friday is the assistant referee one from Akwa Ibom. Lobi Stars looking to come forward. We'll see the first foul of the game, and it's the man everyone needs to watch, Tiza Samuel Iowase. Just adding that his native name to it. One of the shining lights of this Lobi Star side, Christian Madu. And will split possession out wide to Chinedu Sunday. By the way, Chinedu Sunday, the centre-back, scored the only goal when these two sides met back in November. And, well, he starts here, hoping to perhaps replicate that. As Lobi Stars look to switch play towards this near left-hand side.
12th November precisely.
12th November?
2023. And the goal was scored 42 minutes, and that was the only goal of the game. It ended in favor of the Pride of Benue 1-0. Right now, they pay Lagos a visit.
And we'll see what they make of it. Well, that game was match day 8 of the Nigerian Premier Football League. It was their 5th victory inside their opening 8 games. That also had a run of 3 games, having won for Lobi Stars. So it was quite the good fortune for them. But a lot has changed since then, especially for Sporting Lagos. They had to really dig deep, being down towards the relegation zone a number of times, managing to get themselves away from it, and having signed over 10 players during the mid-season transfer. They're being able to strengthen, and that man Raymond Tochiko on the ball, one of the players brought in on loan from Remo Stars, has been quite the sport. Free kick into the path of Pascal Durabo. Well watched. Tiza Samuel gets involved, brought down brilliantly by Jamil Mohammed, one of the players brought in as well, joined from El Kanemi Warriors. He's literally taking that midfield position from Henry Ndidi, who is a mainstay. Pascal Durabo into KG. The first touch lets him down, and that will be a goal kick for the Pride of Benue.
Yeah, the Pride of Benue, Lobi Stars have not really fantastic so far in their last 7 games. 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 lost in the last 7 games. Just the fact that they occupied the 2nd position on the league table after 7 games with 14 wins, 5 draw, lost 8, and of course 47 points on the league table. They're not too fantastic different from Sporting Lagos too. Who had in the last 7 games, I had 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses.
Allowed Bernie. Well, that's a fine ball into the path of Pascal Durabo on that far side. The Sporting Lagos come forward. Raymond Tochiko, quite the footballer. KG, swick cross! Ooh, that was close. And Junior Lacosta inches away from giving Sporting Lagos a breath of fresh air in this fixture.
Fantastic move there. The last time he got a goal was their game against Kwara United, right in this very venue, when he converted a 5-minute penalty from the very penalty spot. 5 minutes goal kick-off. Junior Lacosta will have cemented his authority in the front line because he's beginning a nod quite lately ahead of the club top scorer Jonathan Aluko to start ahead for Paul Offoside.
Well, 3 major changes for coach Eugene. Interesting, there is no Lucky Jimo. Well, that's a brilliant run this time by Christian Madu, runs into traffic. Sporting Lagos will mop things up through Raymond Tochiko. Well, not that time. Teaser. And now Oji Kalu. The centre back. Free kick. Isaac Anor. Centre referee. Uchena just having a word with Isaac Anor. Really interesting Akile Monday, just number 27, set to take this free kick. The left back. It's being super consistent this season, Akile. Ball comes into the box, headed away by Jamil. Pascal to the ball. Seemed to be a man in the mood. 2 in his last 2 on this ground. The man who was brought from 1472 FC in the NNL. Okay. And Pascal to the ball. The reverse ball just wasn't finding the intended target. Given away almost immediately. KG looking to switch play towards this near right hand side, but Wisdom Fernando far away from it.
Yeah, 2 wrong calls there from the left back for Sporting Lagos. Talking about Emeka Nwakeji. First, he was trying to connect Pascal Drogba on the left wing of the field, and here there was a misconception of communication between the number 22 shirt and, of course, the number 24 shirt. But again, he tried to connect Wisdom at the far end. Another wrong call. Maybe the game is just starting. It's too quick to start making criticism. But the home team, Sporting Lagos, need to keep calm in the back 4 and connect with the men at the middle of the park.
John Lazarus on the far side, making his 11th appearance of the season. And, well, there is no Loki Jimo, the number 1 goalkeeper for Lobi Stars. 27 games he's been in charge. He's not missed a minute, but he's missing from the team. Emmanuel Daniel is a man who starts in goal for them.
Yeah, within the last...
Wisdom Fernando bowling to the box. Watched by Lazarus into Tisa Samuel. Now Lobi Stars have got a chance to come forward. Sweeping challenge by Ali Salahuddin. Very confident, the centre-back, also the captain of the side. Well, that's a fine ball by Fernando. And the reverse pass from the centre-back. Well, just couldn't find Wisdom, but hey, maybe you'd say he was in uncharted territory, the centre-back.
Yeah, very alone in that particular territory, but good piece of defending there from the visiting team, and of course fantastic.
Gets away from 1, from 2, applies the strike. Allowed Damani, but well, the referee sports something against him. A foul right in the 18-yard area of Sporting Lagos, and Christian Nwanke will step forward.
I understand the fact that Coach Eugene Agabi gets to give a positive start to the Emmanuel Daniel ahead of the preferred number 1.
Lucky Jimo is completely not in the matchday
He's
squad.
not even in the matchday squad. I don't know, maybe based on his personal reason, the team currently occupies 2nd position on the log table with 47 points after 27 games. They've won 14, draw 5, lost 8, and of course they've scored 32 goals considered, and of course 25 goals. Maybe for that reason, the goalkeeper needs to be given a break.
When you play 27 games, that's quite the number. Now they come forward. John Lazarus on that far side, balling to the box, watched by David Adeleke. Well, I think the defensive partnership of Ali Salahuddin and David Adeleke seem to be the go-to for Paul or for some bit of trust now. Niggling challenge by Christian Madu.
That particular partnership between Salahuddin and of course David Adeleke has been working perfectly well for Coach Paul Offo's side.
We'll see a yellow card for Christian Madu, very experienced campaigner. Many would probably remember him with Enugu Rangers. Spent 5 seasons. Well, that's a fine pass into Pascal Drogba. Big challenge. And well, it did look like that came off Pascal Drogba. Sweeping challenge. That time from that look to be LG Kalu, just to prevent Pascal Drogba from pulling the trigger. Great defensive effort there.
one of a very, very top performer for Sporting Lagos. Scored the second goal for Sporting Lagos last time they won here on this ground against Kwara United. 27 minutes from the opening half of the game, and had an amazing game, but though was pulled up due to injury. But now it gets to start again. And of course, the young man who was signed from the Nigerian National League side, talking about 4272 FC, is really giving a good account of himself.
Pascal Drobo, who's also had, well, partly Nigerian, partly Swedish. He's got a Swedish passport, Pascal Drobo. You'll see the word Onyekachi, or the name Onyekachi, at the back of his jersey as well.
Had a stint with the Swedish club side some months ago, few years before returning back to the NNL, and of course he got signed in January to the Nigerian Premier League side of Sporting Lagos, who actually gained promotion last season. Ali
Saloding into Lacosta. Well, Trinidad Sunday will have to watch it. The big centre back, jersey number 6, just some pushing right at the centre circle on Junior Lacosta. Well, you hear the fans just singing the chants for the big centre back, Ali Saloding, who, by the way, have got the captain armband. 3 goals has got so far this season. One of the top scoring defenders in the Premier League.
Of course, he's familiar with the visitors. Talking about Lobi Stars, a team who was founded far back in 1981 in the ancient city of Makurdi, Benue State. Right now, they were the 1999 league champions, and of course, they've been fantastic. 2018, they got the chance to represent Nigeria in the continental level. Right now, they make a visit to Lagos, and here they are against a team who yet to lose a game in this campaign on this very ground, Sporting Lagos.
That's the holy grail for them, Sporting Lagos. This ground seems to be a romantic connection of some sort. Questions about who could stop that run. Raymond Torchical wins a free kick. Will be nice to see if Remo Stars decides to let go of Raymond Torchical at the end of the campaign, and reckoning that Sporting Lagos will be looking to explore the possibilities of having him on a permanent transfer. The likes of Philip Canedale, who is also on the bench, one of the other players.
It depends.
Coming from Remo Stars.
It depends where Sporting Lagos end their campaign at the end of the league table, at the end of the campaign for 2023-2024 footballing season. At the moment, Sporting Lagos, after 27 games, they've won 9, drew 7, lost 11, and of course they occupied the 11th position on the league table. But Remo Stars, on the other end, currently they are way ahead of Sporting Lagos, third on the league table with 46 points. So it depends on where the player wants to be. Should Remo Stars be given intercontinental ticket, then you expect that the player should have to decide.
Yeah. big point, because you reckon the conversations about ambition and playing at the highest level, but
football.
But really, you also want to be sure that you will get play time. That midfield of Remo Stars is quite star-studded.
Of course.
Of Dio Jill, one of those players. But yeah.
And they've really not been fantastic too in terms of goal scoring. They've scored 32 goals, considered 4th.
Wahid Adebayo on that far right hand side. Wins a corner, and the pride of Benue speaking to ask certain questions. Well, they can't deliver the ball. John Lazarus on that far side, just strolling towards the corner on that far right to channel. Can the delivery be right? They've got some really good players who can get on the end of it. Chinadu Sunday, one of them, Teaser Samuel, very physical as well. Well, it's a poor corner kick, peels away, eventually mopped up by Pascal Durabor, Wisdom Fernando, and now into Ali Salawuddin. Jamil, unaware of his environment, just gives the ball away. And Daniel Emmanuel would get a feel of the football. Well, his first start was in that 3-2 victory against Heartland on the second day of the Nigerian Premier Football League season on the match day 2 now parting. He started that game and got substituted in the 33rd minute. Lucky Jima was brought on, and since then has barely had a sniff. Ex-Remo Stars, so former Gombe United, Daniel Emmanuel. Free kick now for Sporting Lagos, and it's Emeka Nwokeji. Wahid Adebayo just talking to his shoulder that time.
One of the fastest pace players, talking about Wahid Adebayo, the 16th shirt for the visitors, Lobi Stars, and of course against Emeka Nwokeji. But it's Emeka Nwokeji with the advantage and one of the obtained free kick. Talking about the home team, the Sporting Lagos side, maybe they could possibly take advantage of the set pieces. Both of them have enjoyed so far in this very first half, Tony.
Midweek fixture right here at the Mobology Johnson. Maybe not as much in terms of the support for Sporting Lagos. Well, it's a poor free kick in the end by Nwokeji. An easy catch for Daniel Emmanuel. Lobi Stars return to Lagos. They were here for the Super 6, which rounded off the abridged version of the NPFL last season. Well, not one that was quite fruitful. They did poorly, lost 3 and drew 2 games. Well, allowed Abani almost. Well, that's a fine one-time ball by Jamil into Wisdom. Fernando Kalu comes across and applies the interception up for a throw on the far right-hand channel of Sporting Lagos' attack. Throw second quickly by Ufere, now into Jamil. Ball towards the far side, Pascal Duragbo. And, well, fair to say, first shot on target for Sporting Lagos.
Yeah, officially, they have been trying to get this advantage since. They were the first to get the corner kick advantage themselves. 3 minutes to kick off, but yet to convert any. But this is real officially the first advantage goal on target to their favor.
Lima Ahmed into Alal Tabani. Liman cannot keep it down. Liman Ahmed with a glorious chance to put Lobi Stars in front here, and just needed to keep a cool head now.
One of the very finest talent, Liman Ahmed. The Sporting Lagos side need to be very, very wary of him. They need to be very, very careful. And he's been consistent in the side of Coach Eugene Agabi's side since the beginning of the campaign, and of course he has earned his mark already, teaming up with the likes of Stephen Energy in the middle of the park alongside Madu Christian. Is a fine talent to watch.
Interesting partnership in midfield, Jill. They've got Stephen Energy, like you did say, who's making his very first start of the campaign. Most often than not, what you'll often see is Liman, Christian Madu in midfield, and well, perhaps Harmony Ikonde, who was in midfield for the previous game, the 1-0 draw against Bayelsa United.
At the game, they missed the opportunity of going on top of the league table for that weekend of March 26-7. I beg your pardon, in faraway Makodi.
Oji into the path of Wisdom Fernando, cleared away. Still Oji, or Kagwe, his other name. Teaser Samuel in midfield now. Energy has it, finds John Lazarus on that far side. Wahid stopped in his strides. Well, the referee will call that back, this time in favor of Liman, who is currently on the turf. A very diminutive midfielder, very small
The
in
smallest
stature.
player on both sides.
That's right.
Talking about Liman Ahmed, but he's a player with the most creative mind, and of course, the likes of Emeka Wakeji can also testify, alongside even players like Isaac Ano, who is playing the right back position, also can testify to his creative ingenuity.
Yeah, 2 assists so far this season for Liman. Well, 22 games, his 23rd right here. Free kick for the pride of Benue. Whipped in by Wahid. And that's a comfortable catch in the end by Wonke. Pascal Durabo in the half of the opposition. And, well, the referee does think there is some talking there. I'm not sure you will agree with that.
Where is
Emmanuel, would you?
He's the man in charge of the game, the central referee, and of course his decision needs to be respected. He has indeed given advantage to the visiting team, and so he stands.
Chinedu Samuel with the free kick for Lobi Stars. Isaac Ano gets a header to it. It goes wide of his right. Throw taken quickly into teaser. And now Energy. Brilliant piece of skill by Wahid in midfield now. Actually, Christian Madu. Chinedu. John Lazarus. Still John Lazarus for Lobi Stars. Header by Jamil Mohammed. Some flying boots would end Sporting Lagos a free kick on that far left hand side of their own half.
There's one thing that Sporting Lagos are able to do is the ability not to concede more goals in their previous games away to Kano Pillars. They lost 1-0 before the Kano Pillars game. They also lost 1-0 away to Niger Tornadoes on the 13th of last month, March precisely, and they played very well compared to their previous game last year in the first round of games in the Nigerian Premier Football League. They've been doing very well in Kano at the Sani Abacha Stadium. They were fantastic, considered a 42-minute strike, but again, they gave a very good account of themselves. Christian Walker, the goalkeeper, and of course players like Pascal Durbo also had a chance to share point with the Kano-based team.
Energy. John Lazarus. Well, we're seeing about 25 minutes of action right here at the Mobility Johnson. NPFL Live brought to you by Propel Sports Africa and supported by MTN Home of Football in Nigeria and NaraBet, the home of sports betting. Well, for those in diaspora, streams powered by Africa Sport Network. Many thanks to every of these companies that have made sure we do have the opportunity to bring you live action. Alao Dabani, 4 goals in the Premier League this season in 16 games, is 17 this evening. Joined from Shooting Stars. Alao Dabani cuts inside, looking for space, finds the strike! What a save by Uwoke! Oh boy, that was close!
Fantastic move there from the top man for Lobi Stars, Dabani Alao, 14 shed. But Tony, you'll be wondering, where was the likes of Aliu Salaudin and of course David Adeleke, where the centre back finding his way into the middle of the park for the Sporting Lagos. Now they had a corner kick advantage, and that was a fantastic goalkeeping from Christian Wanke.
Corner kick to the whipped in by John Lazarus. Well, this time it's better. Energy gets his head to it, still in play. John Lazarus twists and turns as marker, sends the ball into the area. Will fall in Kale for Chinedu Sunday, looking to find the back of the net. Great block from Ali Salawuddin. And that's another corner to the Pride of Benue. They're powering up the pressure now.
The last time they got an away victory was March Day, week 17. Talking about the Pride of Benue against Kwara United. 2-0 they won.
Ball into the area. Kept alive by Energy. The strike were coming. It's wayward from the man in jersey number 16. Wahid Adebayo. But yeah, man, it's interesting to see Chinedu Sunday, the way he gallops into the 6-yard area when it's time for the corners to come in. He knows he's a very big lad, can get on the end of those set pieces.
Yeah.
And when the ball spills out like he tried to lash onto there, he could be quite the option for Lobi Stars.
Sporting Lagos can testify to his ability to get those goals to the back of the net when they visited Sam Ape Aku Stadium in Benue State on the 12th of November 2023. They lost 1-0. He was the only man that scored the only goal, so they know his ability. The number 6 shirt for the Pride of Benue.
Well, he can't hit them. That was just traveling inches away.
Tall, reliable, strong in the middle of the park, and of course ability to pair up with the likes of Christian Madu, and of course Liman Ahmed, the 23 shirts. Stephen Energy is a force to reckon with, and of course a very dangerous player. If Sporting Lagos need to keep a clean sheet here, not to lose any game for the first time in this campaign, they need to be worried of the 23 shirts for Lobi Stars.
Well, that's for a fact. Energy has got a chance to impress the manager in the absence of the likes of Ogambo Stanley, who is on the bench. Well, probably sometime we'll see Kumagaso.
He's also on the bench.
Yeah.
He has scored 5 goals already.
Absolutely.
And you wonder why a player who has scored 5 goals is on the bench.
I mean, he's only back from injury. He was injured, missed a couple of games.
They really missed him against Bayelsa United. That was a game they should have won at home against Bayelsa United if he was in that game. And by now they will have been topping table. But right now, not too bad. Rangers top the table with 48 points. Just a point behind them is the Pride of Benue, Lobi Stars.
Ochi. Well, that's a promising one over the top. Samuel Teaser chasing. No problems. Ali Saluddin scored a towering header against the Quarrens in their last home game on this ground. His third of the campaign. Isaac Ano cannot keep it in play. We've hit the half-hour mark. Nigerian Premier Football League action match day 28 right here at the Mobility Johnson.
10 more weeks before the end of the campaign.
Or 10
more games.
Days.
Yeah, 10 more games for everyone. By match day week 35, we should be able to guess who's going to be crowned champions.
I doubt, really. I doubt. If you do look at the look of the table at the moment, we're having about 4 teams in the running. Remo Stars, Enugu Rangers, of course Lobi Stars in the mix. We're not forgetting the People's Elephant. Free kick into the area, Teaser Samuel.
Tough, Super 4. Just as Rally said, Enyiba, Lobi, Remo. Enugu Rangers, Lobi, Remo, Enyiba. Plateau United is there. Kano, Castina, Shooting Stars, who had 6 games unbeaten runs, stopped by Niger Tornadoes a few weeks ago.
Promising pass into Wisdom. Fernando Teaser ball! Locosa is there. Locosa scores. That was sweet in the middle from the experienced centre forward. And Sporting Lagos yet again score the first and on this ground. His 5th goal of the Premier League season. And boy, that was cool as you like, into the bottom corner. Glancing header. And Sporting Lagos are in front. Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 0.
Fantastic move there. Great goal from the 21-year Junior Lokosa. 2 goals in 3 matches. He scored the last time here against Kwara United from penalty spot. But right now he just got his 2nd goal in 3 matches right here. And of course you said he's chasing Junior Lokosa gradually. He had 4 goals already in the campaign. And of course, totally good one. Great signing for the 21 shed. And of course, home team Sporting Lagos are ahead with just a goal.
What's a delivery from Wisdom Fernando. Coming off.
The prodigal son, the return of the prodigal son. Fans never like him because of the way he walked away from Sporting Lagos, and he returned back.
Well, Pascal Durbo on his bike into the 18-yard box. Good recovery for Monday Akile. And yet another corner for Sporting Lagos. What's a great attacking play from the home side. And every time they get in behind that Lobi Stars defense line, everyone is scampering.
It will be three games. Should this game go in favor of Sporting Lagos, it will be 3 consecutive games without 3 points for Lobi Stars. And of course, their chances of winning the league is diminishing gradually. You lost at home, and now at away, you're also losing at halftime.
Corner kick to be whipped in by Christian. Not Christian now, but Emeka Nwokeji sticking short into Ofere. Back to Nwokeji towards the back post. Big header from Chinedu Sunday. Allow Davani. Christian Madu. And now Steven Energy to Waid. And that far right hand channel for Lobi Stars. Cutting field, looking for options. Can he find support? Monday Akila is there. Back to Christian Madu. A bit of worry now. The referee will stop play. Raymond Tochiko seems to be on the turf.
There is David Adeleke. Was trying to overlap from the centre back.
Actually, Raymond
Tochiko, I beg your pardon. And of course, the referee's attention is being called upon. He's back on his feet now, Tony. A man who scored 2 goals here on this very ground when they played home.
And safe to say, that was Junior Lacosa's 40th NPFL goal. Well,
40th in the
absolutely,
campaign.
That's quite the milestone for him.
Tochiko is back in action. The man who scored 2 goals against Aqua United here on this very ground on the 20th of February. Sporting Lagos came from a goal down to win that game, and it was a show for that man on that day.
He scored twice in the colours of Remo Stars. Scored 8 in the colours of Kwara United. 19 goals for Kano Pillars. Apparently 24 goals over his 2 spells. Junior Lacosa,
A veteran in the league indeed.
you've got to give him that honour, isn't it? Oji Okagwe. Now to Tochiko, looking to just glide away from his marker. Well, Christian Madu, I've got to be careful. He's got a yellow card already.
And it's going to be a potential time bomb for Coach Eugene Agabiside if he's been given a marching order. He's the main man in the middle of the pack, because middle of the pack, he withdrew back, allows the likes of Steven Energy and of course Adebayo Wahid to rotate up front.
Ali Salahuddin pushing, and the referee spots that. against Chinedu Sunday. And that will be a free kick in a very decent position.
The chance for Sporting Lagos to double their lead here in this very first half of the game. A lot of strong strong fraternity trooping into the 10,000 capacity stadium of Mobolazi Johnson Arena to witness this epic battle, Tony. Great game, and of course, advantage on Sporting Lagos.
Well, Raymond Tochuku is the man to look out for. Well, he can be dangerous from positions like this because it's not particularly alien to him. He already scored a set piece, direct set piece this season. Raymond Tochuku. Ferrer also there. Raymond Tochuku goes for the far corner, and well, goalkeeper Emmanuel Daniel makes a mess of it and concedes a corner. He should have handled that. Looked easy on the eye, but well, that just slipped in between his hands. Corner kick now. As we approach the 40th minute mark, Junior Okosa's header, the difference. His 40th of the Nigerian Premier Football League, his 5th of the campaign. And boy, is he beginning to get the numbers up. 1 kg towards the back post. And Jamil cannot bring that on the caution. Steers out on that far side for a throw to the away side.
Pascal Drubo should have controlled that ball. Of course, he had other things in his mind, but he had a man on him. 14 shed Alao Dubani. He was trying to checkmate the guy and disbalance him from controlling the ball. It's throwing advantage to the visitors, Tony.
Well, safe to say that prior to this match day, we saw FA Cup games, or you reckon state FA Cup games across different states. Sporting Lagos surprisingly were knocked out by Inter Lagos in the semi-final. On the contrary, Lobi Stars went on to win the trophy, defeating Flight FC 2-1 to win the Benue State Federation Cup. So it's a side that have just won a trophy. But I'm not sure they've shown that confidence level here with about 40 minutes of action played.
They've really not even been fantastic at all when it comes to the league totally. Like I said, the last time they won away in the Nigerian Premier League was against Kwara United 2-0 at the Kwara Sport Complex. That was the last time they won away.
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oshabemi scoring an own goal, and Chukwudi Stanley Ogambo scoring in the 42nd minute. But if you look at
match day week 17,
if you look at the Premier League log, with respect to teams who have done great away from home, Lobi Stars are right up there. They picked up 12 points away from home.
Yeah, no wonder they occupied the second position on the log table. Won 14 of their league games, drew 5, lost 8 already in the campaign, scored 32 goals and conceded 26.
Some of those victories came against the southwestern side. Kwara United losing 2-0 at home, and Shooting Stars also being beaten at home by this Lobi Stars side. And that's a promising bowling to Pascal Durable. He's straight offside. The assistant referee on that far side does well to spot that.
Offside.
The free kick for Lobi Stars. Well, Ali Salahuddin is down. I think there's a bit of a flying arm while trying to contest for that.
Yeah. But it wasn't really intentional, and in his back on his feet.
Well, not many know that he used to play for Lobi Stars.
In 2020-2021 footballing season, he was there.
Yeah.
I think the last I can remember of him, he had a stint with them there.
Yeah, played 6 times that season. And they finished 8th. Wahid Adebayo up against Umokeji. Corner kick, Lobi Stars.
Battle of the two skillful players. One attacking, one defending.
Yeah. But you reckon for Emeka Umokeji, he's more of a technically gifted player. Well, same as Wahid as well, who, by the way, is the top assister in this squad. 5 assists this season, Wahid. One of the senior players in the team as well. Corner to be whipped in by John Lazarus. The header comes in from Energy. And it's always rising. Goal kick, Sporting Lagos. Well, the pride of Benue have achieved so many victories so far this season. 14 victories in 27, 8 losses, 5 draws. Maybe you reckon that in terms of the number of games lost, that's quite a lot, especially if you want to go for the title.
Not really, like we radically looking at the table at the moment. We know teams like Rangers are playing at the moment. Teams like Remo Stars are home playing at the moment. They know that this is a fortress ground for Sporting Lagos, so they are comfortable with the fact that it might not be easy for the traveling team. It takes them 9.5 hours from Makurdi to Lagos, so it might not really be easy for
them. Handle the ball,
to get 3 points on this very venue. So other teams who are also fighting for a spot on the table, teams like Enugu Rangers, Remo Stars and Enyimba, will be very, very, very happy at the moment, going by the way that this is Lagos. This is what they've learned coming to Lagos. And of course, it's not going to be easy for Lobi Stars, except otherwise they need to up their game in the second half.
We'll see 3 minutes of additional time. The 4th official, Edwin Chima. Has been decent officiating thus far. No problems for you, right?
At all, no problem. Kudos to the match officials, the center referee Ayadike Uchenna from Rivers State, first assistant from Friday from Akwa Ibom. Of course, we have like 3 Rivers guys. The second assistant is Soderi Kuki, also from Rivers, and the 4th official Edwin Chima from Rivers. They'll be doing so well.
Daniel Emmanuel with the clearance of field. Alao Davani, currently on loan from Shooting Stars, the lanky centre forward. 4 goals this season. Alao Davani toss that far right, and Cherno needs support. There's Liman, Christian Madu, very close. Christian Madu finds a way to give the ball away. And now Lokosa into Pascal Dirogbo. Pascal Dirogbo gets away from his marker. Pascal, the first touch is poor. That should have been 2. And absolutely disappointing from his perspective.
Great energy, fast pace. The idea is there, but again, the last ball sense to finish up the job.
And it's, I mean, you've got to watch that again. And how did he keep that under control? Wisdom Fernando spent more than 5 seasons with the Promise Keepers, Aqua United. Real experience he's got. Delivered the assist. Wisdom Fernando yet again robbed of possession brilliantly by Oji Kalu.
One of the league champions. One of the winners of the league on the squad, won the league with them in 2020-2021 footballing season.
Well, they'll win a free kick about 34 yards away from goal, if I am correct. It's been a professional performance, really, by the Tech boys. They've pressed the right buttons, decoded Lobi Stars quite well. And, they've got a goal to show for it. We're good to also see Dominic Eofa,
the club chairman.
The club chairman.
And one-time technical director of the team too.
Absolutely. Well, that's a brilliant ball into the area.
Offside.
And Raymond Tochiku, well, it didn't look like he spotted that to perfection. In one case, he just couldn't keep that under control, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. He had straight offside.
The club chairman Dominic Eofa is being given a welcome back or welcome to Lagos. First half at Tony.
Well, there you go. Central referee Ayodike Ochena has seen just enough. Right here, the Mobology Johnson. Sporting Lagos continue in their glittering strides on this ground, searching for their 6th consecutive victory. And boy, did they strike first. The only goal of the half. Well taken by that man, Junior Lokosa. His 40th of the Nigerian Premier Football League. And a real experience from the former Kano Pillars man. Great delivery by Wisdom Fernando. And all he needed to do was glance it into the bottom corner. And that he did. In a brilliant fashion to ensure that Sporting Lagos go into the break with some cushion, some respite as well. Well, for the pride of Benue, well, they have flattered to deceive. One of the brightest sides of the campaign thus far this season, have offered little or nothing. Still yet to test goalkeeper Christian Uwoke. We'll see what they make of the second period. But in the meantime, it's Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 0. Our halftime interview coming up next with Emmanuel Atta.
Yeah, please. Very broke with Aduri. Hello, bros. Bros. How do you get? We are ready now. Now your counting. Now your counting. All right, we are still live at the 10,000 capacity stadium of the Mobilizing Johnson Arena, the one you call Onicom Stadium, arguably one of the oldest on the line. And it is the Nigerian Premier Football League match day week 28 games. It is Sporting Lagos against Lobi Stars. Halftime it ended in favor of the home team. Sporting Lagos won, and of course Lobi Stars yet to get a goal. It is Junior Lokosa 40 goals in the Nigerian Premier Football League career. What do you think Lobi Stars can do to come back in the second half? They are second on the league table at the moment.
Well, I saw the first half. They got their chances. At least they had three good chances, and they needed just only one to be converted. Now that Sporting Lagos have scored the first goal. They are now on the rise, so I don't see Lobi coming back into this game. I don't see them at all.
The last time Lobi Stars won away was on the match day, week 17 against Kwara United. Of course, that game was in January. And of course, they won 2-0 at the 26,000 capacity of Kwara Sport Complex in Ilorin. Do you think they can do magic here against the Tech Boys of Lagos?
Football is funny. Football is funny. They had their chances. They've missed it. Sporting Lagos have scored now, and I see Sporting getting the second goal. Today, Lobi Stars will be made shoeless, I can assure you.
So please, you're going to tell us your name, and I want you to act as a coach of Lobi Star, Eugene Agabe. What must you do to come back in the second half?
Okay, my name is Mr. Oyebawala. Well, in the second half, what I'm going to do, if I were the Lobi Stars coach, is just to ensure that I don't concede more goals. Because the way the game is going now, I can see Sporting scoring one more goal to cap the day. They just have to be sure they are solid defensively, maximum concentration, and they must ensure that they watch their back, because Sporting Lagos are now on rampage.
Okay, so if you are Sporting Lagos coach Paul Ofo, what must you do in the second half to make sure you ensure and package these 3 points?
Yeah, well, before the goal, Lobi Stars was the team on the rise. After the goal, Sporting have gotten 2 good chances. And if I were Paul Ofo, what I'm going to do is to encourage my boys, tell them they can still do more. I can see Sporting scoring 1 more goal before the end of the match.
Thank you so much. That it is from my friend and of course a great football fan on the floor of the Nigerian Premier Football League, Mr. Oyebola, right here live at the Mobilizing Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos, Nigeria. It is halftime. Sporting Lagos won, and of course the visitors 9.5 hours travel all the way from Makurdi, Benue State. Lobi Stars here in the center of excellence. They are trailing by 1-0. Junior Lokosa is the man who scored. We'll be back with plenty of football in action in the second half. My name is Emmanuel Atta, and the company of Anthony the Voice on the commentary duty for Propel Sport Africa for NPFL Live.
My name is Oyebawala. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Good to see you again. Bye.
All right, see you in second half.
It was nice. Yeah.
in the quest for a glimpse of paradise where elusive dreams of heavenly bliss tantalize the soul, football stands as our earthly oasis, a sanctuary where every match unfolds as a celestial symphony and each stadium visit becomes a graceful waltz with destiny. And behold, when Lagos graces our stage, it beckons as a banquet of delight, leaving an indelible mark on our senses, a lingering taste of joy in every moment. Sporting Lagos, amidst a stirring renaissance metamorphosis, the mobility jolting into a crucible of triumph, bearing witness to the recent conquest of the Afonja Warriors on match day 26. Well, despite being 11th on the table, the Tech Boys are clearly 3 points away from the relegation zone, a signifier that the battle is far from over, with more to unravel in the coming weeks. We're set for the second period. Right here, the mobility Johnson. Sporting Lagos lead 1-0. Junior Lacoste, the goal scorer. A fine header after a delightful ball from Wisdom Fernando to ensure that the Tech Boys have their noses in front here. Lobi Stars, there's a lot of questions for them to answer. Can they find some cavalry in this second half? Well, the numbers continue to increase amongst the stands in this midweek fixture of the Nigerian Premier Football League. It's a midweek fixture. Maybe it wouldn't give a lot of people the time to come watch, but Lagos fans have managed to just come in and give the team some extra support. I'm sure that being a propeller thus far. William Anthony, the voice. Emmanuel Atta painting pictures for you. Well, centre referee Onyekachi signals the start of the second period. Yet another scintillating part. Well, Ano! Wow. A baptism of fire very early on.
Very early, very early. First substitution in this game made by the visitors, Lobi Stars. They still played their normal formation, 4-3-3-3. And of course, we have the new man on a new energy. And this time around is Edo Oshime, who has made his way on to the traveling side of Lobi Stars.
Lobi Stars come forward. Jesus Samuel. Well, that doesn't come off what he wanted to do. Just to ensure you were up to speed with how both sides just look for this one. It's walking go for the home side. KG Ali, Salahuddin, David Adeleke and Isaac Ano, Jamil Mohammed dip in midfield. Ofere Chinedu and Raymond Torchical, the midfield trio. And Pascal Dirabo, who missed a glittering opportunity to increase Sporting Lagos' lead in the first half. He's alongside Judah Locosa, whose only goal is a difference here, and Wisdom Fernando, who have made his very first goal contribution in the colours of Sporting Lagos. For Lobi Stars, it's Daniel Emmanuel in goal. Back fourth, Oji Carlo, Chinedu Sunday, John Lazarus and Akile Monday. Christian Mado dip in midfield. Steving Energy and Liman Ahmed. Samuel Teaser, Alao Dambani and Wahid Adebayo. The attacking trio this evening as the shades of sun just engulfs predominant parts of the pitch. Christian Madu. And out to Akile Monde. Well, by the way, that's Edo Ocheme's first touch of the game. One of the changes made to that side. And so that means that Wahid Adebayo
is still on. He plays now deep in the midfield because the man who is also supporting the midfield, the person of Liman Ahmed, has made his way out. So
Liman off.
Yeah, Liman
for Edo Ocheme.
Yeah, so Ahmed Wahid would drop deep to the middle of the park.
So what happens is that Wahid Adebayo plays as a number 10.
Yes.
Okay, delightful ball into the box. The punch by Daniel Emmanuel, mopped away by Wahid. Ali Salahuddin will need to be more tidy with that clearance. Well, a bit of worry now for that appears to be Alao Davani. He's currently down just in the center circle. The medics will need to have a look. Alao Davani, very important player for this side. 4 goals. His 17th appearance this evening. Scoring the 3-2 home win versus Rivers United. The junior home win versus Katsina United. So scoring the 2-1 victory over Rangers at home. And a junior home win versus Abia Warriors. Assisted Samuel Teaser to score the first goal in the away win against Bayelsa United. A game where Teaser Samuel also scored a brace. He's has been taking off for a moment. He's been able to walk off, so I think that's a good sign. We'll see if he's able to continue. Alao Dabani.
He should be able to continue. Alao Dabani is the man who Lobi Stars are hoping to get all the goals. And is getting the attention of the team, the medical team. And of course, there is Ogumba Stanley, 7 shell also on the touchline for warming up for Coach Eugene Agebe side.
Wahid Adebayo finds Christian Madu, turns away from his marker. Trying to set Ocheme free. It's been caught out now. Pascal Dirago. Oh, just whacked by John Lazarus, the right back. Jamil Mohammed. What do you reckon that Coach Eugene Agabe would have told the boys in the dressing room?
Simple. I'm sure what Coach Eugene have told his boys, Lobi Stars guys, is you are coming to the second half, only 45 minutes. You need to win here or pick a share point here at the Mobilizing Johnson Arena, because their next game, they are not too sure. On Sunday, they'll be at home as they host Enyimba FC. Enyimba, we know where they are on the league table, 3rd on the league table, and Lobi Stars will be playing against Enyimba on the 7th of this month, a few days from now. So it's not a 100% assurance that they're going to get 3 points. So they need that, a chance to share that 3 points here, or else it might be 3. It will be 3 games without a victory for them if they fail to win here at the Mobilizing Johnson Arena, Tony.
We'll see what they make of it. Well, by the way, the substitute Edo Ocheme is one to also look out for. Former Niger Tornadoes, Sunshine Stars, Wiki Torres, also featured for Enugu Rangers back in 2016. Not the tallest of players. Jersey number 19. Nice to see what he brings to the table. David Ateleke into Ofere Chinedu. Possession won by Energy. And a surprise call by the center referee. Well, he did look very legal to me, but my thoughts doesn't count, does it? Well, we'll see two substitutions now. Ogamba Stanley getting ready to come on, same as Izuchukwu. Salahuddin. I think we'll have that substitution now, and it's going to be Waheed Adebayo, whose evening is done. Izuchukwu comes on board.
And Stanley Ogabo takes the place of 14 Shet, who is
Alaudabani,
who is unable to return back after that injury.
So it's been 3 substitutions in this opening 15 minutes of the second half.
All in the direction of the visiting team.
Absolutely.
Coach Paul of yet to make a single substitution. It shows you don't change the winning team. The same start for the game against Kano Pillars. They played very well, and they continue from where they stopped last weekend at the Sani Abacha Stadium. Though they lost 1-0 to the team that defeated them 4-1 in the reverse fixtures. Right now, they need to win here because Sporting Lagos' next fixtures will be in Owerri against bottom of the league table, Heartland. And they travel there on Sunday night to play Heartland.
Well, it's quite easy to recognize Stanley Chukwudi Ogambo. His 22nd appearance this evening. He's got the hair plaited all back. Light skinned as well. Well, goal kick for Lobi Stars. Junior Lacosta just couldn't get on the end of it. Four goals for Ogambo this season thus far. I used to play for FC Tulsa in the USL Championship. Owen KG with a throw for Sporting Lagos. Watched by LG Madu and now Jamil Mohammed. David Adeleke joined from Rivers United as being the Trojan since joining the side. Really held his own. And very good telepathy. Also good to know that Patrick Egon is back on the bench. Chinedu Sunday. Ogambo gets his first touch now, looking for options. Splits possession towards the far right in channel. Ocheme. And Isaac Ano gets a touch, manages to keep it in for a throw.
Wonderful piece, an intelligent piece of defending there from Isaac Ano. Ensures that he kept the ball on the throwing advantage, on the corner kick. Sometimes set pieces could be more dangerous, but the throwing advantage is even more preferable.
Chinedu. Well, I think that took a touch off Edo Ocheme. Just wide of the goalkeeper's right. No problems.
Edo Ocheme has added that bite the visitors really needed since he came on. Of course, is that new energy Lobi Stars actually need right now. And of course, I expect Sporting Lagos centre back, the likes of Aliu Salahuddin and of course Adeleke David to be very wary of the man and very dangerous with the number 19 shirt, Edo Ocheme.
Last few seasons when they visited Lagos against MFM, it ended 0-0, although they won the reverse fixture 2-1. Well, that's a coming together. Jamil Mohammed, and well, that's a yellow card now for Jamil Mohammed.
Well-deserved one there.
Against Stephen Eneji.
Well-deserved one. And the second you look at in this game so far, good one from the center referee, the man from Rivers State, has been doing so greatly. He took charge of the game, controlled the game perfectly in the first half, and second half he continued from where he stopped. Jamil Mohammed actually deserved that card on Enne on energy, yeah. Energy. Steven has been the man who has been tormenting them in the middle of the park. And so the second yellow card, the first was for the sixth shirt for the visitors. Chinedu Sunday in the first half, and now this is the second half, second yellow card. Just one goal separating both sides. Advantage Sporting Lagos.
Well, their only visit to the Southwest last season was to Sunshine Stars, ended in a 1-0 defeat. Free kick in the meantime. Jamil Mohammed fouled by the man he fouled, Steven Energy.
Lobi Stars really are not really lucky. They are not lucky with Southwest teams. They visited Sunshine Stars, lost 1-0, and now they are visiting Sporting Lagos, and they are losing 1-0 here. Game is not over yet. Talking about Sunshine Stars, they will be here on the 14th in the Southwest Derby against Sporting Lagos on the 14th. But Sporting Lagos have to travel away to the Far East against Heartland Fest on Sunday, and then return back here on the 14th of this very month.
That's a poor pass. Ofere into Wisdom Fernando.
Clear-cut chance for Wisdom Fernando. And of course, fantastic pass there from Toshiku. I expect him to calm down. Great combination from Ofere Chinedu, Toshiku. And of course, Wisdom Fernando should have put the eyes on the cake, make it true for the host team, Sporting Lagos.
Accrued over 70 caps for Aqua United. Well, that's a fine pass into Pascal Durago. Well, he had straight offside, to the dismay of the fans right here at the Imobology Johnson.
Great pass from Ofere Chinedu, and of course,
maybe not so great if the timing.
Yeah, I feel Pascal Drogba was too fast.
Was too quick.
It was too quick, and that was why he was caught offside by the central referee.
Or was too late, actually. Ogambo gets away from his marker, finds Teaser inside, finds the corner! Oh, what a beauty! From Teaser Samuel. His 7th Premier League goal of the season, and it's a statement of intent. Cool, calm, collected. And that was nestling into the corner. Real beauty for the pride of Benway. And they're back into this. Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 1.
Fantastic ball control there from the 7th shirt, Stanley Ongabo. And of course, he saw the man, 11th shirt, Tiza Samuel, the club top scorer on 6 goals at the moment. But right now, 7 goals to his credit. Got his 7 in the city of Lagos, silencing the noisemakers of Lagos fans at the 10,000 capacity stadium of Mobolazi Johnson Arena. It is the Nigerian Premier Football League. Action continues here, and the noisy Lagos fans are quiet right now. Tiza Samuel is the man who has gotten the equalizer here in the second half.
What a finish. And that was one of the prettiest goals you'd see. The calmness to just get inside and find the corner.
And the club chairman, talking about that, Dominic Yova, could not hold his excitement, the emotions. He celebrated.
Missed times. Well, he had straight offside, so it wouldn't have mattered though, but Pascal getting into dangerous positions.
If there's another man who's going to cause havoc for the traveling team, is the 22 shirt for Sporting Lagos, Pascal Drogba. The defense line of Oji and Chinedu Sunday need to be very wary of him, and they need to talk to themselves on how to time the number 22 shirt for Sporting Lagos.
I mean, lots of credit must go to Ogambo. Stanley Chikuri will see yet another yellow card for Edo Cheme. Cynical challenge and Emeka Omokeji. The beauty really from Chikudi Ogambo to find the pass.
He was cool, calm, did a fantastic number 10 job, talking about the 7th shared Ogambo, and how he sighted the incoming 11th shared Tiza Samuel, connecting him with that pass. You know, it's a training make goal. They'll be doing it countless time, and credit must be given to their coach Eugene Agabe.
And for the records, that's the second time Ogambo is assisting Samuel Tiza in the Premier League this season. Some combination we'll have to look at for. Raymond Tochiku into space. He's got Pascal Dirogbo. Possession caught out. Flying boot. Free kick. Lobi Stars. Well, Samuel. Well, Stanley now. Ogambo did provide the assist to Tiza Samuel in the 2-1 loss to Rangers. The consolation goal, well, himself is not being goal shy. He's got 4, so that's 2 assists and 4 goals for Stanley Chukudi Ogambo this season. Impact substitution.
Yeah, fantastic substitution there from Coach Eugene side. But I'm worried about the scoreline here. The last time Sporting Lagos drew a game here was against Shooting Stars, and they had 2-2 draw. The Southwest Derby. They scored first.
Oh,
and the game
miscued. Pascal Dirogbo. Can he stay on his feet? Yes, he does. Looking for the pass. Wins a throw. He'll make do with that. Philippe Odubia is getting ready to come on. One of the talents also brought in from Remo Stars as well. Scored a beauty just a couple of weeks ago. Philippe Odubia. Energetic.
In case you can't remember him, just remember him, the man with the bicycle kick. That goal needs to be one of the goals of this season, if there's an award for goals of this season. I was saying that the last time Sporting Lagos drew on this ground on the 15th of January, the Southwest Derby, they scored first, and of course Shooting Stars equalized 1-1. They scored again, and it ended 2-2. I hope we'll not see a drama like that here.
Ogambo have got it. Threatening now. Can the strike be right? He's dragged it wide. And very poor in the end from Izuchuku Oleume. I didn't think he realized that he had some more time there.
Impatience, and of course, remember you are away. You need a win. A win will take you to the log of the table. A win will give you 3 points here.
Well,
so you do everything to get a goal.
Jamil into Odubia. Well, the challenge comes in there to free kick as expected. Oji going into the challenge. And a chance for Sporting Lagos to deliver something into the box. I'm sure that Philippe Odubia will always watch that, scoring a bicycle kick against your former side, Remo Stars, in that 4-1 thrashing.
Southwest Derby too.
Oh, can he?
On a midweek.
Yeah.
And this is also a midweek fixture. Can he repeat?
Coach Eugene Ngabe scribbling instructions. Ufere with a set piece, headed away, and that will be a corner. I think Oji Kalu took a whacking to the face while trying to defend that. It should be fine. Actually, John Lazarus did apply the block. The corner comes in, headed away by Ocheme. Into Raymond Tochiku. Searching for space, finds Odubia! And, well, buttery fingers from Emmanuel Daniel.
Fantastic shot. The shot was heavy from the new man, Philippe Drobia. The reason the coach brought him, he's been very, very intentional and very audacious in this very a few minutes coming on into this particular game for the home team, Sporting Lagos. Goalkeeper Emmanuel Daniel is down due to the heaviness of that shot. He tried to parry that off his fingers, but I'm sure he's going to get an assistant from the medical team. The game is living up to its billing now. An epic battle, and now Lobi Stars are now willing to beginning to convince us that truly they are title contenders, not just pretenders in this season campaign of the Nigerian Premier Football League. 10 more games to go, 10 weeks precisely or less. Other teams have more games or more weeks to round up, or more games to round up. Teams like Rivers United and of course Raymond Stars with one game at hand. But again, it is advantage the visitors.
Well, I think we'll see another yellow card here. The referee have got a yellow card in his hand, trying to identify who who that is for. Probably for
3 yellow card already.
The goalkeeper.
Game. I'm not sure.
Well, actually, the yellow card is for the medic.
The team medic.
The team medic who came on to attend to the goalkeeper.
Play, yeah.
That's right. Went into a little spat with the centre referee there. Gets a yellow card. Yes, the referee can book anyone on the pitch as well.
Poor control there from Jamil Mohammed. I think he need to talk with his teammates in the middle of the park. Ufori Chinedu. He's overworking himself, talking about the 35 shirt, Jamil Mohammed. He almost gave a gift to the visiting team.
11 games drawn for Sporting Lagos. I think it's been one of their undoing this season. They've had lots of draws. Their goal difference is not very encouraging as well. They've scored 26 and conceded 26. Now make that 27, conceding 27. Philip Odubia wins yet another free kick for Sporting Lagos, coming off the left-hand channel. And some aggressive play by John Lazarus. The referee saying, play to my whistle. We're seeing Sporting Lagos turn 1 point to 3 point time with that number on this ground. Late goals, late winners. Can they galvanize something? Odubia towards the back post, eludes everybody, and will trickle out on that side for a goal kick to Lobi Stars.
Lobi Stars needs to win this game. They really need to win this game. Looking at their next 2 fixtures, they will be at home against Enyimba on Sunday, and then the following Sunday they will be away again. They're traveling to Southwest again, this time against Shooting Stars at the Lekon Salami Stadium. So they need to pick a point here if they need to stay at the summit of the table. So Lagos result will determine how they will go against Enyimba and against Shooting Stars.
Okambo into Energy, stands his ground. The referee helps him for a kick. 72 minutes played right here at the Ibobology Johnson. Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 1. Teaser Samuel and Junior Lacoste are the 2 goal scorers. And now Izuchukwu on that far right hand side. Infield to Christian Madu. Back to Izuchukwu. Gets the cross away, takes a touch of Jamil to Uwake.
Actually, it was Pascal.
David Adeleke, the man who had a touch of that cross, by the way. Champions of the Nigerian Premier League in 1999. Just a year after that, we saw Lagos produce a winner for the very first time, Julius Berger.
In the year 2000.
Absolutely. John Lazarus. The challenge goes in there. Free kick.
And in 2018, they were supposed to be the league champions. But
when you say they were supposed to be, sounds like they were robbed of it.
Not really, because that particular year, 2018, they were actually topping the table after 24 games with 43 points. The other three teams were Aqua United, 41 points. Kano Pillars followed 38. Enyimba on fourth position on 38 points. But no team was relegated though, because 14 from the NNL were picked. Gombe United, Kogi United, Shooting Stars, Remo Stars were all picked to join them
the following season.
The following season in 2018.
Actually, well, due to some administrative issues, the league had to be stopped abruptly. Lobi Stars represented Nigeria in the CAF Champions League that season.
Yeah, and they did very well. They were the cup winners, NPFL Cup Winners' Cup in 2003. And so they've come to stay.
And, weirdly, Southwestern sides were doing poorly that season back in 2018. Sunshine Stars were 18 and Kwara were 14.
Fantastic
Aggressive
record
from Odubia, and that's a foul. John Lazarus. He gets his hand around his body. Weird to think that, well, the fans are complaining about that, but that's a free kick all day.
They're complaining against the referee decision. They should allow play flows. It's advantage ball for the visiting team. But they just want to see goals, don't to celebrate fine flow of footballing action in the Nigerian Premier Football League at the Mombolazi Johnson Arena here in Onikon. Sporting Lagos are preparing for double substitution already.
Yeah, and when I saw the lineup with Jonathan Aluku being dropped to the bench, or just maybe Paul Ofo thought that at some point he could need the expertise of the Barbie boy. Clement Nantuan also getting ready. In the meantime, free kick.
Poor one, very, very poor.
That was a poor set piece in the end from Akile Monde. Gino Lokosa, evening is done. Aluku comes on board, 6 Premier League goals has scored so far. Well, the goals seem to have dried up for some time now, but we'll also see Kumagaso coming on board. Clement Nantuan will also come on for Chinedu Oferi. And well, the goal scorer Samuel Tiza is done. Kumagaso comes on board.
Yeah, he scored 5 goals already in the campaign. Talking about Kumagaso, and of course he could get his 6th year on a away trip to Lagos, just as we saw his scoring compatriot Samuel Tiza getting his 7th goal in the campaign here in this very ground. It's very possible for the substitution made by Paul Ofo, Barbie Boy, or Dabby Boy, they called him, talking about Jonathan Aloko. The last time he scored here was the Southwest Derby against Shooting Stars when he scored from the penalty spot, getting his 6th goal in the campaign, yet to get a goal ever since then. A chance for him now to increase his goal style in the campaign.
He was subject to a potential transfer abroad, which didn't materialize. So it feels like a new signing for Sporting Lagos, just adding to the attacking impetus brought in during the mid-season break. Free kick for Sporting Lagos, Jamil. Dinking one into Clement Nantuan. Christian Madu. Flying arm by Raymond Tochiko. So the experienced campaigners down, clutching to his face. Adore Cheme also down. Christian Madu should be fine. Waid Adebayo was talking about the reason behind the good performances by the side, and said that they've had quite the number of supports. Match bonuses paid as it went due, and I think that's very noteworthy. When you hear players talk about being well taken care of, their salaries being paid as it went due. Earlier this year, the governor of Benue State gifted them 4 vehicles, and a certain Lucky Jimo, who is not here, the first choice goalkeeper, was giving 2 cows and some cash for his impending wedding.
Yeah, I'm sure one of the reasons it's not available at the moment is the fact that you need to settle down.
You aren't sure, so
You need to settle down, and I'm sure our coach Eugene and the management has given you opportunity to go on and settle down so that you can concentrate on the field. This is a great team, Lobi Stars, founded by late Bishop A.A. Uso of the Catholic Diocese of Makurdi in 1981. Of course, they are formerly known as Lobi Bank. Also, they were called BBL, Benue Breweries Limited, Hawks and Hawks.
Sporting Lagos on that far side, the winner through. Clement Nantuan to take into Aluku. He'll need to get his goal scoring touch again. It's been a while. Raymond. Oh, that's a taking ball into the path of Pascal Durugbo. Seemed to have handled the ball. Oji, if we're not concerned. And Kumagaso wins a free kick. 4 goals last season for Kumaga. 5 already this season.
One of the finest players in the Super 6 edition of the Nigerian Premier League Championship right here at this very venue last year, July and August. But they say the tree cannot make a forest.
Yeah. He was injured for a moment, missed a couple of games, returning that 2-1 win in the State Federation Cup final against Flight FC. And good to see him get some minutes here, Kumagaso. Last season they had the likes of Abba Umar and Atule, who both have now moved on. Atule currently with Aimba, Abba Umar with Gombe, 2 of the top scorers last season. They've had to just shake things up. One of the players they brought in, Tiza Samuel from Shooting Stars, have really delivered the goods so far this season.
Shooting Stars, back to his hometown team. He's actually from Benue State, Tiza Samuel. But he will be playing against his former team, Shooting Stars, in couple of 2 weeks from now. On the 14th, Sunday, he will be at the Lekon Salami Stadium.
Odubia gets away from one. The challenge comes in, and that will be a free kick. Just a few meters into the half of Lobi Stars. Odubia finds a pass on that far side. Pascal Durugbo cannot get on the end of it. 81 minutes of action. Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 1.
This is the point that anything happen. Anyone who scores this moment, anything is very, very possible here. You know, this was at the point Sporting Lagos got their second goal against Akwa United when it was 1-1 at this point. So it's possible through Toshuku.
Aluku towards the far side. And the crosswell coming. Well watched. Well on that far side by Akile Monde. Throw. Odubia! Well, that was something, wasn't it?
Very intentional, very audacious move there from Philip Dobia, 31. Since he came on, he has had a lot of energy and positivity to the front line for Coach Paul of side. And of course, if he keeps taking this kind of shots, it's only a matter of time before Lobi Stars might just be tempted to concede the second goal here, and it will not be good for the traveling team.
NPFL Live brought to you by Propel Sports Africa, supported by MTN, home of footballing Nigeria. And, well, brilliant skill by Onwokeji. Can the cross be perfect towards the back post? The cut back! And Emmanuel Daniel gets a hand to it. To punch clear, and Energy picks up the pieces. Kumagaso gives it away to Odubia yet again. The intensity heightened for Sporting Lagos.
Good one there, good move for Philip Dubia. And of course, a misconception of communication between him and Seven Shed. Clement Naton, a missed up there. He could have allowed the Seven Shed to go on with, to complete the job he has already started. But good one, great assist from this left wing position of the back for Sporting Lagos from Emeka Nwakeji, connecting Philip Dubia. Fantastic header, and goalkeeper Emmanuel Daniel had to parry off that ball for safety. Great clearance by the defense line of the visiting team Lobi Stars.
Many thanks to our friends at NaraBet, my home of sports betting. And for those in diaspora, our streams are powered by Africa Sports Network. Africa Sports Network. Remember that. Foul. There's a Chuku and Raymond Tochuku. Free kick. As we go into the final 6 minutes of this. Aluku coming off that left-hand channel. Can he find the cross? Yes, he does. It's tame. It's easy for Daniel Emmanuel to gather. Well, Benue State is known as what?
Food basket of the nation. They feed everyone, feed Lagosians too.
I'm sure they do.
But right now, both teams are sharing the food basket of the nation. It is 1-2 Sporting Lagos, 1-2 Lobi Stars of Makurdi.
Just over 4 million people among the 7 states created within 1976. And of course got the name from the Benue River, which is the second largest river in Nigeria after the River Niger. Lazarus. And now into Izuchukwu. John Lazarus. Rise again. Energy. Chinedu Sunday. Thinking ball over the top. Okay, we'll gather. No clean sheet for Christian Owoke.
This time around, no.
He's got 7 already this season.
2 games. 3 games, he has considered 2 goals already. 1 against Kano Pillars, and now 1 here.
Prior to
kept
this
a
game,
clean sheet. Kept a clean sheet against Kwara United, and also failed to keep a clean sheet in their 1-1 draw. In their goalless draw against Doma United, he also kept a clean sheet in faraway Patani Stadium in Gombe State.
Ocheme. Mid supports. Izuchukwu is an option. Out wide. Kumaga. Skillful, but the end point not very promising. Oji Okagwe. And well, that will be a throw.
Oji Kalu has done a fantastic job so far. Credit must be given to him. He is the team leader, the captain for the Lobi Stars. He has been able to kept the likes of Junior Lokosa up front for Sporting Lagos the entire first half.
But it didn't
again,
keep him out. I mean,
yeah,
he
it did keep
scored.
him out. But it was a mistake of a goal. The
You
ball
say
pushes
mistake?
his head. Mistake brought goals anyway. But again, he has done so well. Without him at the centre back for Lobi Stars, I tell you, Sporting Lagos will have gotten more than a goal here.
Raymond Tochuku, now Clement Antoine. Well, the challenge comes in from Akile. Free kick for the Tech Boys, coming off that right-hand channel.
I think the referee is becoming too economical with his card. The last time he gave a card was to the newcomer for Lobi Stars, talking about 19-shed Edo Oshime. I think that should be a card call game for Stevens Energy.
Lobi Stars picked up a point at Heartland, at Katsina, and at Abia Warriors. Can they pick one more here? Well, that's a fine ball into Pascal Durago, crossing to the area. Emmanuel Daniel punches clear, but the referee spots something, and that's a foul on the goalkeeper. It's possession inside for Lobi Stars. 89 minutes of football. Well, we'll see how many more minutes will be added on. Well, it's left to be seeing how many more minutes we'll see here. The pride of Benue on the brink of an important point here. They haven't picked up a point in many of their visits here, although the last two seasons they visited, it ended in a 0-0 draw. Now the season before that, it was a 1-0 loss to MFM. Atobasi Ime scoring. Now the season before that, it was a 0-0 draw. Back in 2016, it was a 4-1 defeat. And you remember Stephen Ode?
For MFM.
He scored a hat-trick on that day. So we'll see 6 minutes of action played. 6 minutes of additional time. And by the way, where is Stephen Ode now?
Somewhere playing his football outside the continent of Africa. Somewhere far away Denmark.
Yeah, with Randers FC.
So it's the continent of Africa.
Yeah. Huh?
It's somewhere outside the continent of Africa.
Absolutely.
Coincidentally, the team manager in MFM talking about...
Izuchukwu gets away from his marker. Cut back in to find Ogambo in jersey number 7. A couple of step overs. Kumagaso. Ocheme. Christian Madu. John Lazarus. Ocheme. Free kick. And, I mean, that was really scary for a moment if you were a Sporting Lagos fan. Izuchukwu getting into that right-hand channel. And the cutback wasn't as perfect as you would have expected. Sort of just dragged away Ogambo, who is currently on the turf. A light-skinned forward.
It was instrumental to the equalizer.
Absolutely.
For that game.
Such a pitch of a pass.
Yeah, and of
and
course,
the finish.
That it's a very well taken goal, calm, collected, skillfully executed there. I know it's a practice pitch kind of goal scored by the visiting side Lobi Stars, and of course it got to the excitement of the club chairman here, Dominic Iofa, on his feet celebrating. Coincidentally, both team managers are on the same scene. For Sporting Lagos, Gordon Ekanan, who was also former manager of MFM at that time, chairman of MFM at that time. Right now is also the team chairman here, Sporting Lagos, sharing with the man who has worn the colors of the Nigerian national team jersey, Dominic Iofa.
Well, that's a total waste from Ocheme. As we're into additional time, 3 minutes left to play. Are we going to find a photo finish, a special moment? One more big chance, perhaps two more. We'll see. Well, Philip Adubia complaining that the referee failed to play the advantage. Free kick. Cleared away. Some defensive work by Monday Akile. Throw taking for Sporting Lagos, Isaac Anor. And his pass caught up by Chinedu Sunday.
The fans are becoming too emotional talking about the Sporting Lagos fans, complaining about the referee last minute decision to allow the flows of football. But again, anywhere in the world, things like this happen.
Got back and watched by Oji. Clears away from danger. Brought down brilliantly by Izuchukwu. Kumagaso back to Izuchukwu. In the center circle now. Ocheme has an option. Runs into traffic. And that's a throw. Taken quickly by Sporting Lagos. Nwakeji. Looking to find something on that far side. Clement Nantuan. Still Clement Nantuan gets the cut back in! Aluku couldn't find the finish. Side netted.
Gifted chance for the 11th shirt, a chance for Jonathan Aluku to get his 7th goal in the campaign. And of course, I was wondering what he was thinking with that ball. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Fantastic pass again. If you ask me, Clement Nantuan has done all the job he needed to. And of course, you expect the 11th shirt to find back up the net. He would have been hero here in the city of Lagos should that ball get to see the back of the net. But the goal kick advantage to the visitors. Lobi Stars goalkeeper.
Goal kick as we're into the final 60 seconds right here at the Mobology Ginseng. Ocheme. Oh, John Lazarus ensures that's well cleared away. Well, the clearance is poor. Kumaga into Izuchukwu, the cut back. Just cannot be collected by Kumaga. So Sporting Lagos can come forward now. Clement into Raymond Torchukwu. Well, the pass is poor. It's cleared away by Oji Kalu, or Kagwe, the captain. Raymond towards the far side. Nwakeji inside the 18-yard box. Nwakeji cannot get the cross away. Last-ditch defending. By Oji Kalu Okagwe. Corner kick, Sporting Lagos. Could this be the moment? For Sporting Lagos to lift this crowd into raptures. The corner will come in towards the back post, headed away by Energy. Brought down by Clement Nantuan. Into Aluku. Aluku! Oh, and Jamil cannot find the finish. Emmanuel Daniel applying himself just at the nick of time to gather for the pride of Benue. And that should be that. Well, the final whistle will come, and it's 13 points on the road for the Pride of Benue. It was hard fought, keenly contested, but it's one they'll take with both hands. Perhaps some setback for Sporting Lagos after failing to consolidate on what have been 5 home victories on the trot, searching for their 6th. Junior Locals opened the scoring in the first half with a glancing header, and Samuel Teaser with the equalizer, well ticking inside the 18-yard area after being teed up by Ogambo. Well, that is that about that. Well, the Tech boys continue to battle to safety. Well, we're currently 12th on the log, dropping just 1 place more than they were when the match day started. And for Lobi Stars, not the result they would have wanted, given the sights they set on the Premier League title. Well, this point drops them 1 place to 3rd on the log. Enugu Rangers, by the way, are currently doing the job as well as AIM, so not sure that manager Eugene Agave will be really happy with this, but it's better than nothing.
Of course, the next game for Lobi Stars will be on Sunday 7th. They'll be at home against Enyimba, who are really doing the job somewhere at home at Aba right now. And of course, just as you said, it's not the result they wanted, but it's better to share the points here than giving all out 3 points. They played Lobi Stars, they played Enyimba on the 7th, and again, they still come back to this side of the world, southwest area, I guess Shooting Stars on the 14th. But again, it's cool for them. For Sporting Lagos, they made a away trip to Heartland on Sunday, and of course they will have a derby here 7 days later against Sunshine Stars. A chance for Coach Paul Ofo to actually work on his side, but good one for the match day week 28. 10 more weeks, 10 more games, more for others, and a great one. And I'm sure the club chairman Dominic Yova will be happy that he came to the center of excellence, Lagos, and he got a nice welcome. He didn't get a bad result anyway, but it wasn't a fantastic result.
Full time, Sporting Lagos 1, Lobi Stars 1.